Narcissist, hate. This is your sign. Do you stay trapped in the narcissist's web because you're blinded by their warped hatred for your freedom? Do their projections make you feel crushed when you shine? That ends today. This video exposes exactly why narcissists despise confident, empowered partners. You'll discover how your evolution provokes their envy. Your healing elicits their sabotage. Your boundaries create their fury. By understanding their responses, you'll gain radical clarity. I'll reveal what drives their hatred when you claim your power so you can cut their puppet strings for good. If you're ready to break free from narcissistic abuse, this video provides the hidden reasons behind the devastating reactions holding you back. Gain insight into their envy so you can liberate your inner phoenix. The truths you discover here will change everything. Ready? Narcissist hate when you walk away. First, nothing enrages a narcissist more than being discarded by their partner. Few things trigger greater envy in a narcissist than seeing you flourish in a new relationship. How dare you be happy without them? They will try to sabotage and prove your newfound joy means nothing compared to the special connection you shared. Don't fall for this delusion. Your growth exposes their bitterness over losing control. Break free to write a new story of healthy love. Narcissist hate. When you establish boundaries, narcissists hate boundaries because it stops their manipulation in its tracks. When you say no to their guilt trips and criticism, it provokes outrage. They are enraged to lose their emotional puppet. After all, your needs don't matter, only their wants. Watch how entitled fury pours out when you deny their audacity and set clear limits. Your defiance proves their sweet words were a prison to keep you under their thumb. Spread your wings and take flight, narcissist hate. Or when you express vulnerability. Vulnerability exposes the narcissist's deepest fear. Being seen as weak, your hurt feelings dredge up their buried pain. They respond with disgust to squash these unwanted reminders of being flawed and human. Don't absorb their cruelty. It comes from inner wounds too deep to face. Stay true to your experience, even if they attempt to shame your openness. Authentic emotions are kryptonite to their projected image of heartless confidence. Narcissist hate. When you go, no contact going. No contact pulls the plug on a narcissist's supply, sending them into feverish panic. Your attention was their drug. Now, nothing will stop their desperate efforts to get a fix through hoovering, guilt trips, pity plays, or jealousy ploys. Cutting contact brings their theatrical entreaties, but consistency is key. Silence awakens your peace and self-worth. Their stunned reaction at losing supply reveals the profundity of their addiction and confirms your inner freedom. When you call out their tactics, naming the narcissist's manipulation terrorizes them. Their games of projection, gaslighting, idealization, and triangulation finally have names. Now their tactics boomerang as their mask crumbles. Being exposed as an exploitative fake fraud is utterly humiliating after duping people for so long. They will deny and retaliate, but the jig is up. Your clarity guards against more deception. You recognize the wolf behind their flimsy sheep's clothing. Narcissist hate when you shine with confidence. Nothing elicits more bitterness in a narcissist than witnessing you thrive with self-assurance. Your goals were once deemed unworthy, your dreams crushed. Now your happiness exposes their own stagnation and laziness. Your evolution means refusing to shrink into the shadows to accommodate their grandiosity. Expect sabotage in response, but stay true to your worth. Their vitriol spotlights your growing independence from their grip. Narcissists hate when you disagree with them. Daring to disagree with a narcissist or call them out provokes swift punishment. In their mind, you exist solely for validation, not to challenge their superiority. How dare you form your own thoughts? Your divergence from their worldview is treason. Never relinquish your truth. Their toddler-like defenses reveal how unstable their arrogance really is. You boldly speaking facts unravels their entire delusional persona. Narcissists hate when you reveal their emptiness. Exposing what lies beneath the narcissist's mask of charm enrages them to their core. Their manipulation tactics have been uncloaked as inauthentic and desperate ploys. Their void now apparent, every tactic will be employed to destabilize the truth of their fakery. But your hard-earned clarity cannot be undone. You glimpse the real coward pulling the strings, and they know it. Their greatest fear is being seen for the weak imposter they are. Narcissist hate. When you give constructive criticism, narcissists fly into rages when criticized because it threatens their delusion of superiority. Their false self cannot handle any hint of imperfection, so they attack the messenger. There is no room for growth when your life is a performance. Expect them to deflect accountability and regression into a wounded child. Those who pierce their puffed-up ego must be manipulated or smeared into compliance. Your feedback exposed their lack of substance beneath the bravado. Narcissist hate. When you set clear boundaries. When you set boundaries, narcissists feel the walls closing in on their illusion of control. Limits trigger panic over losing their supply. Your needs don't matter, only their comfort at your expense. Reciprocal respect isn't possible when you're an object to feed their void. They will use every trick imaginable to tear down boundaries that hold you in empowerment. But staying resolute builds your self-care and self-love. Their reaction reveals your strength breaking free. Narcissist hate. When you are genuine and vulnerable, authentic vulnerability threatens the narcissist's authority and heartless facade. Expressing hurt exposes their lack of empathy in exploiting you. They reject sincerity because the jig is up. Your honesty prevents their manipulation. Stay true to your experience, even if they respond cruelly. Your depth pierces their shallow world of lies. Don't let their coldness make you hardened. Retain your humanity, even when they have lost theirs. Narcissist hate. When you withhold reactions. Withholding reactions to their outbursts enrages a narcissist. Now their pity plays, drama and chaos get no supply. Beneath their posturing lies profound inner emptiness that requires external validation. Your indifference robs them of their drug. Prepare for sabotage and character assassination meant to evoke pity or anger. Meet it with detachment. The narcissist's kryptonite is apathy. Your composure starves their false self into oblivion. Narcissist hate. As when you heal and improve yourself as you heal from abuse and stand confidently in your worth, the narcissist grows bitterly envious. They want you stuck in trauma and self-doubt forever, affirming their narratives. Now their words lose power as your inner phoenix rises. You can't be guilted or manipulated so easily. Stay true to your growth. It sheds light on their deficiency. They feel entitled to keep you small so they can feel big. Narcissist hate. When you confront their tactics. Confronting the narcissist's deception, hypocrisy and exploitation brings their house of cards crashing down. You dared to name their gaslighting, projection and triangulation for what it is. Manipulation. Their mask slips as their tactics lose effect. Being figured out after getting away with mistreatment is humiliating. Expect denial, lies and retaliation. But the truth you have exposed can't be silenced. Their desperate cover-up betrays the accuracy of your insight. Narcissist hate. When you find independence and happiness, nothing elicits greater envy in a narcissist than you flourishing apart from them. You are supposed to pine for them forever, not become self-sufficient. Watch them launch hoovering efforts mixed with sabotage in response. Your evolution must be stopped. It proves you don't need them like they need you. But stay strong in knowing you deserve purpose and love outside their desolate void. Narcissist hate. When you become emotionally unavailable. When you go cold and detached, the narcissist loses their emotional punching bag and source of supply. Now their pity, ploys, and reactions are met with indifference rather than hurt. They desperately try to regain access to your vulnerability, to keep you in their web. But your healing can't be undone. A boundary has formed. Your feelings matter too. Their inability to provoke a reaction starves their ego. Remain emotionally unavailable to disempower their games. Narcissist hate. When you are confidently yourself. Narcissists are threatened by genuine people comfortable in their own skin. Your self-acceptance diminishes their superiority. Their constant image management and approval seeking is spotlighted by your authenticity. Everything they do props up their false self, but you being at peace with who you are diminishes their facade's clout. They will try to destabilize your confidence and make you buy into their performance. Maintain imperviousness. Narcissist hate. When you proclaim your worth, narcissists want partners with low self-esteem who crave crumbs of affection. When you boldly proclaim your worth, it confronts their contempt for you. They despise seeing the person they worked so hard to diminish, now recognizing their value. It means their emotional hooks have loosened. How dare you respect yourself? Your empowerment incites punishment to put you back in your place beneath them. Expect their coldness as they desperately try to snuff out your flame. Narcissist. Hate when you stop fearing their rage. What ultimately unhinges a narcissist is someone unafraid of their outbursts. You remaining composed robs their screaming and threats of power. Without fear, their bullying cannot silence or intimidate you. Calmly setting limits despite explosions sends them into greater fits. They resent losing supply from provoking your anxiety and walking on eggshells. Expect escalation as they try desperately to instill fear, but remaining poised in the face of their chaos disempowers their tyranny. Narcissist hate when you ignore their Hoovers and comebacks, and nothing outrages a narcissist more than being ignored when attempting to regain access to your emotions. Whether through hoovering, faux apologies, pity plays, or smears, any reaction feeds them supply. Their tactics rely on instilling engagement of any kind. But indifference, apathy, and zero response to bids for attention neutralizes their power. Staying consistent in blocking and going cold starves their ego into submission. In your absence, their false sense of superiority dissipates. Narcissist hate when you become unimpressed by their charm. Narcissists depend on magnetism to blind victims to their exploitation. When you start seeing through their phoniness, their allure loses its grip. You are no longer seduced by the fantasy, but recognize the reality. Their false image cannot coerce you back into overlooking mistreatment. Only authentic caring can. Expect over-the-top efforts to impress with money, flattery and fake perfections. But your clarity remains, reminding them their manipulations are powerless against someone who sees their true colors. Narcissist hate when you stop caring what they think. After taking stock of the narcissist's lack of empathy and integrity, their opinions lose clout. Once you cease valuing the perspective of someone so disordered, their smears and projections are exposed as hollow ploys for control. Any satisfaction they get from condescending, criticizing, or idealizing you now has no effect. You hold the power to reject their assessment. Watch them desperately vie for validation and reaction, as someone they once demeaned develops unshakable confidence in their own perception. Are you weary of narcissistic manipulation stealing your joy and freedom? Have you awakened to the real motivations behind their projection and envy? You deserve community on the journey of unraveling their twisted agenda to keep you small. Our channel provides that compassionate, empowering support system. By clicking join, you take a stand alongside warriors committed to healing. Your voice amplifies truth and hope for thousands trapped in darkness. By supporting us with thanks, you directly enable our mission's reach. Together, we transform lives with radical clarity into narcissists' motivations. This is your invitation to be part of a thriving collective dedicated to breaking narcissistic abuse's powerful grip. Heal in solidarity with those who understand this shadow dance intimately. Grow into your empowered, authentic self without shame. Join us to gain insight into narcissists' desperation when we awaken. Stand fiercely in your worth with fellow healers by your side. The truths we share light the way for so many lost in confusion and self-blame. Add your unique voice to shape our message of hope and freedom. Accept this call to invest in collective healing and become part of the solution. We rise together when we stand unified in guiding each other home.